Is iron calcium?
Is iron calcium?
It's all acting.
Oh, fair dinkum.
Yeah, right.
So there you go, some of the best and worst moments of the last 10 years, and plenty more of them to come tonight for you as we head in and out of the breaks.
You have made it the longest 10 years of my life.
But hasn't it been fun, champ?
I have. What about the hair I used to have?
What about the mullet you used to
I
have?
did have a mullet, didn't I?
Fair dinkum.
We're into mullets.
Now
mate,
listen,
that's it.
speaking of you in the off-season, of course we had a big off-season, but you had a, this man, 43 years of age, had a hip replacement.
Hip replacement, yeah, I did. And about time was needed to be done, and got to thank Dr. Bill Walter, Junior and Senior. Their chief came to visit me.
I was the only one of the boys to come and see you. How good was that?
And they took all the arthritis out. It was fantastic.
Straighten your legs up too, which
the
is nice.
staff and the nurse, it's all on one side. There you can see this. They're getting ready to cut in, and they did a great job. All the staff and the crew there, at the nurses, except at the Martimus Quarter 8 North Sydney, fantastic job.
And here we are.
While I was getting carved up, you were carving something else up at the New South Wales Open.
Yeah, I had got to start the New South Wales Open as an amateur, and this is the very first hole I played. I'm taking drops. It's a par 4, and it's a good shot. Get on, go in. Oh, unlucky. Anyway, I ended up taking 8 the first hole. Looking for my ball. Johnny gives him a caddy. Get it, Gibbsy. One of the great caddies. There's another drop. The playing partner, Anthony Painter, telling me where to drop it there. Good man, folks. That'll do. Missing a putt. Unlucky. Oh, yeah, it was one of the great rounds.
Let's just have a look at the leaderboard at the end. No applause. No applause. P. Borton, position 154. What is the other two got underneath it? WD and NCR.
I'm not sure, but I was unlucky. I missed the cut by 23. But that was a great couple of days. And of course, out, of course, the great Victoria Links Golf Course, good people out there, and they had a great time.
Yeah, it must have been an experience, but you are an all-round sport. Now, last Saturday, we got to celebrate the 10th year of the show out at the Warwick Farm Races. Pretty tough to get after a race.
Good day.
Got to thank all the people from the AJC out there. It's a fantastic day. We had a lot of people who were friends of the show, players, media out there. Plenty of autographs were signed.
What about that cake? That's a 15 square metre cake.
World's biggest.
600 eggs in it. It was amazing.
And you ate it all.
I ate some.
Him and Daryl Browman ate it all.
Oh, Reggie.
Go, Reggie!
Yeah, Reg and Trent were out there enjoying the day. And
Sniffing hair, Reggie.
got to thank the AJC and Revlon for giving us plenty of gifts for all of our guests out there. And it was just a great afternoon, wasn't it?
Hey boys, we all put in $100 each into a kitty. How'd we go? Was there any return? Or?
No, there wasn't.
Someone took the kitty. What about Mario Fennick? Big gambler now. Didn't gamble until now. Loves it.
Now, it is a smorgasbord. What about this? I haven't seen this before.
Oh, look at that. I think that's Randy
Like
Reagan,
first
actually.
sight, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see Reg shortly on the show. But I do want to thank the AJC panel on behalf of everybody, and it's a smorgasbord of racing coming up over Easter. I think we've got 4 meetings in 8 days. Starts on Easter Saturday with Derby Day. $13 million in prize money up for grabs. And what about Lonhro winning the Australia Cup the other day? He's coming north to Sydney, so we can say farewell also. So get out, support the races.
Righto, Chief.
Yeah.
Our first Daredevil Dudes during the week.
We've all got insurance in the off-season, so Daredevil Dudes has gone a little bit more extreme. It's gone through the roof. Now, we've decided to jump out of an aeroplane. We've done it here at Greater Penrith. It was one of the most amazing things we've ever done. But when you have a look at the clip, you'll notice that only 3 of us jumped. We'll tell you why when we come back. Have a look at this.
Hey, Daredevil Dudes, we're back, baby. Don't worry about that. This year we're going to take you to places you've never been to before. This is outstanding.
The boys are very excited. Also got some brand new clothes. Thanks to the Channel 9 Wardrobe Department. Thanks very much. There has been some imitators around. They got nothing. This is the one and the original Daredevil Dudes. Now look, this season we're starting out here at Penrith. What better way to start than up there? 14,000 feet. Can we do it?
Yes, Pat.
Do that. Yeah, Daredevil Dudes.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play
Is there nothing the Daredevil dudes can't do?
Nothing at all. Bring it
Probably
on.
back a winner on a Saturday.
That's it. That's
pretty
it.
tough.
What about you doing this? You can do it. Come on.
Anyway, it's been great.
Paddy, can we know you on national TV? Can we get a
Well,
yes?
basically, I
Your
didn't
public
go up
wants
because
you.
the bosses at Channel 9 rang me and didn't want me to go. It's up to them. They want me to go.
You're
I'll do
right.
it.
You know, this bloke is so unselfish. If the shoots didn't go up, we all die. There's no footy
Exactly.
show.
Someone's got to do it.
Hang on. We've just had word through from the hierarchy at Channel 9. They're happy for you to jump.
Jump. Come on. That's all.
It's been done. It's been done. Now, listen, we must move on. We must move on.
We must thank the guys from
Yeah.
Simply
How
Skydiving.
good
They
were
were
they?
wonderful. Thanks, Andy and all
Just
the guys.
down the road here at Penrith,
Really
fantastic.
good. But honestly, what about when we're going up in the aeroplane? You're sitting next to the door, which is open, looking
There's no
40.
door.
There's no door.
It's not
There's no-
even
It's the most amazing feeling. When I saw your face go out, I was gone.
Like, the bit that got me, when you're sitting in the guy's lap and you're about to go, you're not in the plane and you're not out of the plane. You're just in limbo, and it's the
shoot
weirdest
goes,
sensation.
the shoot goes, everything slows down, and it's just really peaceful. But wow, it's
Very nervous up there.
Fair, Nick.
There
You
was,
three blokes, right, or what?
he was letting them fly up to 40,000 feet. I can
Skydiving
tell you.
tales. Fair, Nick. Killing me. All right, time for it. We've got a new segment this year, right? It's called Show and Tell. Basically what it is, we're going to call for people every week to come to Channel 9 down there at Willoughby and come in with whatever we ask for. Like, for example, tonight, we're asking for men and women with the best mullets to come into the Penrith car park because Mario Fennick is out there to greet you. It's a brand new contest. There he is in the...
I'm back. But geez, mate.
He's in the caravan.
You've
That's
really
his
looked
travelling
after
caravan.
in a
Next
caravan.
week he will be in a caravan in the Channel 9 studio. Coming, it's show and tell. All the people with the best mullets, both male and female,
male and
please
female.
turn up. Mario will judge it, and the best two win a prize.
One
Footy
hour.
show
Got
pack.
1 hour to get
You've
in.
got 1 hour to
Car
get
park
here.
here at
Day's
Panthers.
coming at midnight. We won't be here, but come in the next hour. Best mullets. I reckon there'll be a few around, please, out here at Penrith.
There's a couple in the crowd there.
Come and see me, guys. Plenty of prizes. Geez,
Has
I've been looked after.
anyone in the crowd got one that they're proud of right now? Is there a mullet in the crowd? We'll find one. We'll find one. There's...
Well, rat tails do.
All right, of course, fantastic. Now, Reg Reagan. Penrith loves Reg Reagan. Reg Reagan loves Penrith. And he's been out and about in the streets of this great city to find out if Penrith can do it again.
How good are those bloody Panthers? I can't hear you. I said, how good are those bloody Panthers? That's better. Yep, those chocolate soldiers sure did Reggie Boy proud last year. But can they do it again? I tell you, they better get off their high horses. The holiday's over. And Fat Ass and the boys are coming to town. Are Penrith ready to make it 2 in a row this year? Well, let's find out.
How you doing? Are you having a dart, are you? Let us know what's going to happen to Fat Ass and his merry gang of gaylords when they come out this way Friday night.
Probably get bashed.
They're going to get bashed. That's before they get to the field. Do you hear that, Fat Ass? Come on, darling, give us one, hey?
Bring back the beef. Ha ha ha.
Let me try that. Ha, ha, ha. You do it again?
Ha ha ha.
Oh, you're a bloody beauty, you are, aren't you? What do you think when I say the name Andrew Johns?
His first name's last.
It's a good one. Oh, that's a very elaborate dart contraption. Can I have a little go with that? Yeah, let me. How good's that? Hey, how good's that? Couple of happy people here.
Yes, my birthday, and he's a proud Panthers supporter.
Go you Panthers! Can you put a little bit more effort into that? Go you Panthers! Hey, how old are you today?
I'm
21?
28.
28? You're bloody kidding. What do they put in the water out here?
Must be great boys.
Oh, yeah, Penrith leading us to victory, mate. Yeah, it's a good one.
There you go, the Panthers, eh? 3, 2, 1. The Penrith Panthers are premiers!
Ah, look at you, eh? You're beautiful, aren't you?
Penrith are premiers! Go on, give him a kiss. Go on.
You guys are bloody awesome.
Ah, look at this. You just come back from the Milan Fashion Show, I see.
3, 2, 1. Penrith Panthers are premiers! Well done, Penrith!
Were you drunk, were you? You're as silly as a wheel, aren't you? And you know it, and you love it, don't you? Ah, you crazy kids. Crazy kids.
You know what? Can I do something?
Yeah.
Tell you, kid. You make my life happy when I watch the footy show.
Oh, you are bloody fancy. You're a bloody Gilroy, isn't it?
No, I'm so happy to meet you.
No, come here. Oh, what number? Oh, because I was just, I can come over anytime you like. And I'll cook your dinner, do your nails, comb your hair, give you a massage. You are bloody fantastic. Oh, darling. Oh,
Okay.
hate saying goodbye.
So do I. Get somebody who can talk.
You are bloody awesome, you know that?
Made my day.
Thanks, darling. Probably been studying Australian customs.
Yeah.
Do you know how Australian men generally laugh? Because we're very good humoured. That's it, well done.
Yes, Reg Logan. He loves rubbing shoulders with winners, and it's good to have you back, Reg. And speaking of winners, Mars, Fatty, you'll be keen on this. They've got a new lava bar out, orange-flavoured chocolate bar from Mars, and keep an eye out for the ad that's coming out, which we'll probably take apart at some stage during the year.
Excellent work.
Yeah.
All right, mate, that's fantastic. Well done to Mars. Now, look, we're going to take our first break of the year. As we go to the break, we're going to preview some of the team's chances for this year. We're going to find out who had babies and who got married. See you after the break.
Season about to kick off. Here at the Footy Show, we thought it was a great opportunity to have a look at how all clubs are shaping up. We're going to analyse off-season action, strengths and weaknesses, players to watch out for, but most importantly, what you can expect from your club. So let's take a look. We start at the top with the reigning premiers, the Penrith Panthers, who exceeded most people's expectations last year by going all the way. Coach John Lang will again be relying on a brilliant batch of youngsters with a sprinkling of experienced stars. Now, to see the club fairly quiet in the off-season, although Amos Roberts is an exciting import, reuniting Frank Pulatur with little brother Tony could also reap rewards. The big question facing the Panthers is how they will handle the pressure of defending their title. Still, they will be led by last year's Player of the Season Craig Gower, the still underrated Luke Priddis, and point-scoring whiz Ryan Girdler. Can the Panthers repeat the heroics of 2003? Well, a predicted top 4 finish will give them the best possible chance. For the Canterbury Bulldogs, there could not have been a worse start for 2004, and only time will tell how this will affect their on-field performances. They do come into the year without some proven strike power, with Nigel Bunganar, Willie Talau and Travis Norton all having left the kennel, but that does open up some opportunities for some exciting youngsters, especially the likes of Willie Tonga and Ben Harris. A stack of strike power outside classy halves Brent Sherwin and Braithen Astor, but it may well be their forward strength which again determines how much success comes their way. The Dogs made a premature exit last year after losing 2 finals matches. If they can regain their focus, they are very capable of again rounding out this year's top 4. For my beloved Parramatta Eels, this season shapes as something of a make or break year following a disappointing 9th in 2003. Despite a whirlwind finish, the Blue and Golds left themselves too much to do, but did have an horrendous injury toll. In fact, much of their success this year will centre around the health of their biggest guns, Nathan Hindmarsh, Nathan Kalis and Jamie Lyon. Off-season, the club have been very busy, a stack of new faces coming in, although with all due respect, there is very little first-grade experience in this part of the roster. Seagulls import Aaron Cannings, one player who can certainly grab a full-time position. Hopefully more stability in the halves with young Michael Witt and the now fit Adam Dykes providing the direction. A lot of quantity, still a question mark on quality. That points to another fringe top 8 finish.
What's with the new look, Sterlo?
But what do you think, Dick Nose? Haven't you seen what they've done for me in other ads? Ugh. With a Blue Haven pool, your backyard will be transformed into a beautiful oasis. What do you think of that, Chloe?
It's Bluey. I don't know, but does anyone ever notice our noses are the same size?
When Blue Haven turn up, you'll never know they're there. Our rigorous standards keep noise and mess to a minimum. At Blue Haven Pools, it's all about the peace and tranquility.
Blue Haven Pools. Trade your trunk into one today.
Seriously, have you ever had a death threat from Blue Haven Pools? That's the worst ever.
That's not good. Actually, hang on. Simply Skydive said you can do it next week.
I'll think about it. Look, there's plenty happening in the world of rugby league tonight. The town of Cobar, way out west of New South Wales, doing it a bit tough. Of course, the home of Nick Kossoff, one of the great players in rugby league. Now got a pub up there in Toowoomba. G'day, Nick. I know he's watching the show. Now, Cobar having a massive fundraiser tonight to raise enough money to buy a bus to get them to and from their games. They've been out in the bush. They've got 3-4 hour round trips just to play a game of footy. They're still keen out there to play rugby league. And, of course, we'll see a special report next week on this particular night tonight. But joining us now from out there, the boys, the Hoodoo Gurus, are out there playing tonight. And it's Mark and Dave from the Hoodoo Gurus. G'day, boys.
Hey, boys. How are you? The Hoodoo Gurus here. We're at Cobar, far west New South Wales. We're here for the launch of our Max Show album. The Hoodoo Gurus are back, but more importantly than that, we're here also to raise some money for the Cobar Roosters. Need a team bus to take them to the games.
I've been out chatting to people of Cobar, seeing what makes them tick.
Yes.
Some very interesting things coming up on that.
Indeed, you'll see that next week. We're going to have a full report on your show, but meanwhile, we're getting ready for the show tonight. The Roosters are here. It's going to be a great night. It's going to swear there.
Top night.
So everybody watch out next week. See the Gurus, Roosters, Cobar going off.
Don't miss it.
Thanks, fellas.
Well, the boys, and next week they are our special reporters from the Hoodoo Gurus. They're back together, the Gurus, one of the great Australian bands of all time. Of course, Mark and Dave from the Hoodoo Gurus on next week. Now, of course, it's time now to talk a bit of footy. Tomorrow night, Penrith take on Newcastle, just across the road. It's going to be a great game. And who better to talk about that than the two captains? Please make them welcome two of the great halfbacks of the modern era, Andrew Johns and Craig Gallagher. Welcome, boys. Thanks for giving up the time tonight. I know it's a big game tomorrow night.
Yeah, I didn't know I was so popular down here.
You are popular. Craig, great off-season. Of course, just take us through the win last year.
Yeah, what can I say? It was just an amazing period of my time at the club. We went through some hard times and a bit of a rebuilding phase, and we sort of come from nowhere and come up trumps. It was a big thing for us and a big thing for the community. As you see, so many fans out there, so it's been great.
Well, Craig, how different the off-season coming into this premiership year compared to last year?
Well, it hasn't been that different. We're doing the same things. We're working on the things that we have to improve to become better players. And, the younger guys with the experience that they've gained during last season are just going to get better and better. So, hopefully our confidence is right there as we start. And, and if we can start well against the Knights tomorrow night, hopefully that will propel us into the season.
There's a team there for tomorrow night. It is going to be a capacity crowd. You guys must be excited about it. It's just going to be one of the great games, first round.
Joey, I've got to ask, I mean, most teams would come here first round and be fairly intimidated. A lot of big game performers in your team. You must be excited about it.
Yeah, we know it's a really big task, a big ask for us, but a lot of the players have played in big games before, and I think the Knights have shown we actually rise to big occasions. Last year, we beat Brisbane at the opening of their stadium, so we won't be overawed, but we know it's a big challenge in front of us.
Yeah, Joey, we must check out first. Your off-season has been a good one. You've trained the house down, you've had a trial, the neck is okay, you're fully fit?
Yeah, it still aches on occasions, but it's been probably my best off-season I can remember, and got through the trial all right against North Queensland, so going in a little bit more confident, but still pretty anxious.
I'd say the bloke's almost got abs. I mean, he's almost got abs, which is a dead set miracle. Okay, why don't you show the crowd, Joey?
Actually, you're a dickhead. I tell you what is true, one of the boys did say to me that in the off-season, your biceps, the diameter is increased by 2 inches, your triceps are the size of footballs. Any chance of getting them out?
No, mate.
Something?
No, mate.
Oh, the pressure's on. But one quick one, Kurt Gidley and you are going to have a unique combination. Do you think the boy's up to it?
Oh, definitely. He's worked enormous in the off-season. He's one of the fittest in the club, and he just seems to be growing maturity each week at training, and he's just got that special quality about him that I think he's got the ability to maybe go to the next level, but looking forward to striking up a good combination. It's good in the past, I've actually played with 5'8" who I've actually carried, like this bloke. Good to have a good player outside me.
That's gratitude.
Craig, in retrospect, do you think a loss to Bradford in the World Club Challenge isn't such a bad thing to get you back on track for this season?
That was a tough game, going across there. It was our first game of the season. We prepared as well as we could have, but, it was just one of those games.
Excuse me 1 second, mate. I'll be back in a minute, boys.
Sorry, mate, please go on.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is a bit strange.
Put a bet on, I'm not sure.
But, Bradford was just, one of those games that we did our best, but we didn't play too well on that night. So hopefully, won't be signs to come.
What about what's going on here?
Where's that
Joey's just very concerned, that's all.
It's all about all the young guys who played in your team last year, about evolving them and bringing them on. I saw Trent Waterhouse train in the off-season this year, and he's put on about 5 Ks, it looks to me, of full muscle. He's improved again, but your back row, because he's going to be playing lock, your back row is just huge and outstanding.
Yeah, well, both Tony and Joe played tremendous for us last year, and I'm sure they're going to back up this season. But to Trent, he's trained on from the tour. I thought the tour's just improved him so much. He's just become a better player, and he's training the house down at the moment. So I'm looking for a big season from Trent.
Yeah, and BK's right to play. Ben Kennedy has been past the fitness test, Joe.
Yeah, he trained this afternoon, and all looked well for Ben. It was unfortunate because he's probably been our best trainer. He's looking unbelievable, and he just gets that bad luck. He went over the ankle about 3 weeks ago, but he's one of those rare players who can play with a lot of pain. But he's right that, yeah, it's good to have him out there. He's
now, Pete, we've got a brand new tipping competition.
We have, yeah, and tomorrow night's an ideal way to start the season off. But the Footy Show tipping competition is back. We're going to give you a chance to win $40,000 in cash. Now, every week the top tipster will get $1,000. The overall winner will take 10,000 big ones, and everyone who enters will go into a draw to win $5,000 in our lucky draw prize. Now, this year, you can enter a couple of ways. Firstly, you can go either the web or by SMS. Now, by the web, you go to 9msn.com.au/footy show. Now, there are 2 ways to SMS. You can either text your selections choosing the Footy Show host selections, which wouldn't be the way to go realistically. 1889910, you'll either get Fatty Still Cheap or Matty's tips, or the better way, the other alternative, you text the name of all the teams you think will win on that same text message number, 1889910. And each week the tipping ladder will be shown to you on our website, and for more details, that's the place to go. So $40,000 up for grabs, and $10,000 to the overall winner. Get involved. Starts tomorrow night, of course, with the season kicking off.
So get stuck into that one, the tipping comp. Mate, Russell Richardson, new player to the Newcastle ranks, been a great player in his day. Down and out, joined South Sydney, had no luck there, but he's an interesting selection in the centres for you.
Yeah, he's sort of come up there to run a pub. He owns a King Street hotel. But he's also trained enormous, and he played for Australia 4 or 5 years ago, and he's probably lacked playing with some quality players around him, and he's fitted in great at the club, and we expect some big things from Russell this year.
And you got a couple of local guys from the local rugby league. And you, hang on, look out! Here's trouble. Look out! Freddie's in the house.
Come on, I've got a lot of respect for you.
Get up there.
Have a look what we got here. Look what the cat dragged in, eh? Oh, how's the neck? Oh, how's the neck? Yeah, and I'd have a crook neck too if I was carrying that thing around.
Hi, Reg.
There you go, mate.
Hello, boys.
Hey, big fella.
Geez, it's going to be a big year. Going to be a bloody big year.
So, who do you like tomorrow night, Reg?
I like the Panthers, man. I like the Panthers. They've got a great halfback. They've got a great halfback.
Hang on. What about the Knights? They've got a good halfback too.
You must be joking. Have you been drinking again, Fatty? You are joking. No, he's all right. He's all right.
Reg,
bit overrated.
What about your favourite town? This must be your hometown, favourite town. They love you here. Mayor, maybe? Mayor?
They love me and I love them. You know?
All right, boys.
Hey, I want to run for Parliament. I want to run for Parliament. Would you vote for me as your mayor of your city?
Reggie Reagan there. Lord Mayor Reg. Got a good ring to it.
That's good.
All right, that's it for the boys. Thanks very much.
good luck
Craig
tomorrow
and
night.
Andrew Johns. Thanks, boys. Play well. And you'll see that game, of course. Ray Warren, the best caller in the world, back in action tomorrow night, calling that big one, Penrith take on Newcastle. You'll see it at 8:30 on Channel 9, our first telecast for the year, rugby league-wise. Now, Freddie Fittler, great bloke, great player, and he's just become a brand new dad in the off-season, and our own Paul Harrigan caught up with Freddie throughout the week. Alexander, good ball for Fittler. Fittler's got it!
Fittler steps. Fittler will score for the Roosters.
He's one of the greats of our game. He's played over 300 first-grade games, 29 origins, 34 tests, and won 2 grand finals. But before even a ball is kicked in the 2004 season, there's already a lot of speculation whether this will be his last year of rugby league. Now, as you're about to find out, there's much, much more to life than rugby league for Brad Fittler.
They're crazy. They are the craziest thing ever, kids.
Last December, Brad and Marie became the proud parents of beautiful baby Demi.
It's a bit weird now, like, I've just worked out, when you sing to us, she smiles. So now I'm like a goose hanging over singing to her all the time. Because I love her smile, and she loves smiling. She got a beautiful smile.
And Marie, what about the big fella? Is he a good dad? You know, all the nappies and all that type of stuff and getting up. Is he having a go?
He doesn't get up.
Strike.
Strike one. He's really good with her. He feeds her, he changes the nappy and does the rest of it.
Are you looking forward to having some more, or you just that'll do for a while? Or?
A little while, at least.
Marie's made father of easy, piece of cake. So.
Roll on.
6.
6. And with all the talk of more little Fittlers, Freddie credits coach Ricky Stewart with keeping him focused.
Ricky's done a good job with me the last couple of years. There's been no latitude at all really given, while in the past maybe there was latitude. And
Ricky, however, thinks it's the same old Freddie Fittler.
It hasn't changed him too much. He's still the enthusiastic guy that we need around training. But he's got more responsibilities home, I think. The one thing I like about Freddie, he's a very genuine person, and And like all people with families, you know, he puts his family first before anything else, and that's such an important part.
Roosters lock Luke Ricketson knows his good mate will make the right decision about retirement when the time comes.
I don't know what he's going to feel at the moment. I think he's excited about the start of the season anyway, and I think he'll just play it by ear. You know, he's good enough to play for a few more seasons, so it'd be a shame to see him go just yet. But you know, if he has to go, he has to go.
Are you going to say now you're going to retire, or are you going to wait till the end of the year and make a decision then?
I think there's a cut-off day about June or July.
Yeah.
I'll wait till...
Yeah, do it then.
I think, you know, your body starts to tell you after a while. See how I'm feeling after a few games.
It's been a wonderful journey, but how do you sum it up?
Don't know. I wouldn't sum it up yet. You know, who knows what's going to happen this year, so... But it's just been a surreal life, really, up to now. It's just been a heap of fun, a heap of good experiences and a lot of purpose, so pretty blessed.
Well done, Freddie. Good man, mate. Excellent work. Great having kids, and you enjoy that little girl. Now, look, about August last year, we featured this young bloke on our show. His name's Pete Murray. He brought out this album called Feeler. Now, this is the #2 album in Australia at the moment. It's gone double platinum. If you haven't got a copy, you're dead set nuts. And later in the show, he's going to perform So Beautiful. But now to perform for us, the song's called Fall Your Way. It's Pete Murray. Take it away, Pete. Yeah, good Brisbane boy. Great song. He's back later to sing another great song from that fantastic album. Now, after the break, we've got Going Going. That's back after the break. As we go to the break, we've got some more previews. But Pete, tomorrow night, Friday Night Footy for the first time, we've got something very special for the viewers.
We have indeed. It's called Nine Sports Active, and tomorrow night, people at home will get an opportunity to have a look at the stats we actually get to see in the commentary box. They'll be able to call up match stats, player stats, even have a highlights channel to access at any time during the game. It's called Nine Sports Active, and this is how it works.
Available this NRL season to Nine's Friday Night Football. Nine Sports Active. All you need is an interactive digital receiver on top of your telly, and you need never again miss that crucial goal that could make or break the season. You'll be able to follow the progress of every player on the field, his tackles, his runs. From your lounge chair, you'll get all the critical match stats, up to date and up to the minute. Free to view, easy to use, supercharged TV. Nine Sports Active, available on Nine's Friday Night Football.
Time now to look at the Brisbane Broncos for season 2004. What about last year? They were cruising halfway through the season, and then they won one of their last 11 to finish in 8th spot. They were the first team knocked out of the comp. Absolutely tragic season for them, but take heart, Brisbane fans. I think they'll be back this year bigger and better than ever. Only the one bye, that's Modu Tony, the player they bought from the New Zealand Warriors. They're going to play him fullback. Very interesting move by Wayne Bennett to play him fullback. They've got to make sure he can handle that. Of course, Darren Lockyer moves to 5'8". The more time this bloke's got with the ball in his hands, the more points the Brisbane Broncos will score. You've got Gordon Taller, Shane Webke, Petro Civoniceva. I'm tipping a big season for the Brisbane fans up there. I reckon they'll run around 3rd, 4th or 5th. The North Queensland Cowboys, look, they came into the comp in 1995, and so far, 10 years down the track, they haven't delivered. I think they can this year. Last year they were in 11th, just a shandy outside the top 8, but in the off-season they bought very well. Travis Norton, the ball-playing back rower from Canterbury, he'll add to their try-scoring potential. Luke O'Donnell's a tough man up front. You've got Rock and Rod Jensen, the veteran from Canberra, and also Mitchell Sargent, a strong running prop forward. Where they fall down, the Cowboys, is their winning potential away from home. At home, they're so hard to beat. They've got the heat up there and the mosquitoes and the crowd, the home fans cheering on the Cowboys. Away from home, not so good. If Graham Murray can improve their on-the-road form, I reckon they'll finish 8th. Gleeson, the Vipers, they're back, they're going good, and now it's time for Going Going. One of our favourite segments. We've got the 3 boys here, the 3 Wood Ducks. You confident this year, boys?
Super confident, Fat.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got 3 very, very special Penrith guests. Please make them welcome Mark Geyer, Scott Sattler, and Greg Alexander. Welcome, boys. Great to be here. What a great night, eh? What about the fans? They love you still. Sensational. Now, one of the great travesties, good news for West Tigers fans, is that Scott Sattler had to leave Penrith. Very sad. But, mate, Scott, the greatest tackle I've ever seen in my life.
I'll tell you what, I was on the sideline, and when you made that tackle, I happened to look around and look for your dad because I knew he was behind me, and he stood up, and I'd never seen a man so proud. It must have been just wonderful to come off and see your family, and particularly your dad, after something so special.
Yeah, Steve, I suppose growing up and hearing the way that he talks about winning premierships with South Sydney over the years and to finally achieve it, and after such a long time and coming off the field and seeing the emotion on him, yeah, it was very, very satisfying.
Mate, I'm rubbing shoulders. He's winning everything.
Tell you what,
Seventh champion, everything.
I've got to congratulate MG. I heard you got your black belt in karate in the off-season, mate. Hey, I've got to say, Brandy, different kind of pressure for the boys this year.
That is, they're coming into a season under a different scenario as premiers, whereas, you know, wooden spoon the year before and the year before that, not much better. So, look, there's going to be, it's a big challenge for them. I think they can meet anything that comes their way, but it's a good squad, basically the same squad, and those young kids have got the experience last year.
Well, there are blokes around, like yourself, who you guys won it in 91, and obviously you've had to come up the next season, so there is some knowledge there of what's required, obviously.
Yeah, it is, you know, and Langie's...
One of the best to get out of that sort, yeah. But it's, to win grand finals, it's very special, and I suppose this, when you see a crowd like this, it's great that the Footy Show came out here, because this is probably where football is.
We're very pleased to be out here. We love it out here at Penrith. This is our second home out here. We love it. Fantastic.
Now, of course, those kind of performances and grand final wins, that's probably got you up on the high, but you do realise it's not going to help you at all against us in going.
No, we're the champions.
All right, boys.
Overcoming champs. Here we
Because
go.
you're the home team, you can pick first on the board. We've got Alive or Gone, Sing a Song, Big Cats, or Physical Challenge.
Big Cats. We'll get our captain, Brandy, to have a kick.
We'll go Big Cats 50.
Big Cats for fifth.
50, 100, 500, that's a big one.
Name the Panthers mascot.
Pause.
Pause is right for 50. First one. Go again.
Now, if I pick Sing a Song, can I nominate MG to sing it?
You can.
No, you can't.
Sing a song for 50.
Sing a Song for 50.
One of the world's most famous cats, Elton John, recorded this song. Crocodile Rock, sing a few lines.
Chief, that was Chief just coming over the top. I remember when Rock was young. You're out of tune, you're out of tune.
Susie had so much fun.
Yeah!
Old hands and skinny songs. Had an old shed, had a place of my own, but the biggest thing I ever got was to a bed called the Crocodile Rock. So we started to get the rock around the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock.
That'll look.
Erect this song, mate, but we don't care.
Physical challenge, Pat.
Physical challenge for Matt Johns. Say the alphabet backwards.
It'll take a while. It'll take a while.
A couple of blokes here can't say
Now,
it forwards.
Okay, now, there's a new rule that the team that nominated, if no one's bars, I've got to pick one of you to do it. Chief.
It's a sacrifice.
Chief.
Zed.
Zed's dead. Zed's dead.
Yep. Don't worry about writing them down, Sneak.
Oh, come on, he's yeah.
What do you think? I think he's... Unlucky, Chief.
QPRON.
Unlucky, Chief. Right, first down. You blokes pick. Brandy's taken Big Cats for 100. How many field goals did Greg Alexander kick in his career? It's a multiple choice. Was it 11, 14 or 18? Don't tell me you don't know.
Righty, I'll have it. Oh.
No, Sterlo's
Sterlo.
What were you going to say?
No,
I reckon it'll be about 14.
I reckon you're gone. It was 11. 11 field goals. Brandy, you're up again.
Oh, we'll go Big Cats again.
Big Cats. Matty gives some pressure on you, champ.
Oh, mate, I love it, Pat.
Name the actor that starred in The Pink Panther and the character that he played. Mark Geyer.
Peter Sellers?
Yes.
Oh,
Remember the character he played?
Come and have a look.
Yes, very good. Very good. You up again?
We'll go physical challenge.
Physical challenge for 100. Penrith legends Royce Simmons and Mark Geyer embraced madly after Royce scored the winning try in the grand final of 91. Using MG, reenact Royce's jumps for joy.
Love to. Love to. Ready, MG? Go. Yeah, don't drop me.
Jump up.
just kissed that advanced hair. Physical challenge, Pat.
Physical challenge.
Feeling good,
500, this will take us to the lead.
I know, Pat.
Catch and bag a snake is the physical challenge. Catch and bag a snake. Now, Matty, come on, Matty, because you didn't, you've got to do it, champ. So bring on the snake.
Has a well-known fear of snakes.
What sort of snake is it, mate?
It's a fucking, I think it's an anaconda.
It's a death adder.
What is it?
Oh, where's the bag?
It's a carpet snake, mate. It's a carpet snake.
Come on, Matt. You've got to put it in, champ.
It's hiding. It's scared of you.
This will take you to the lead.
Come on, Matty. Come on, Matty. Oh. Come on, Matty.
Just jump on it.
Just jump on it.
Here, give us a hand. You grab his head. No. You grab the head, mate. I'll grab his backside.
Come on, Chevy. You got to do it, mate.
Come on, mate.
Break the
Come on,
You got to do it, Matt. It's turning. Come on, Matty.
Oh,
Fatty, watch.
All right.
That's it.
What? Go on. Well, what's the score? More. What about one more? Sing a song for 100 for you, Blakes, all right? Sing What's New Pussycat by Tom Jones.
What's new, Pussycat?
Whoa! What's new Pussycat? All right, that's it for going. I think the boys are the winners. Penrith win again. Too good. Well done. All right, excellent work, boys.
We never win.
They're going.
We're going.
We're just going to have a look at the first round, of course, have a look at a preview of all the games. And here they are. We've got first up Tigers and the Sharks. What do you think, Scott?
I think the Tigers will get up there. No, we're looking pretty good. You know, it's been a good off-season and, yeah, we're looking pretty good.
All right, it'll be a pretty good game. That's on the double headers. Bulldogs and the Eels.
Very interesting one. Obviously, Parramatta have gone in with a more physical side. Bulldogs got well-documented problems. It's a tough one for both sides, but look, could go
Later
either
that
way.
night, the Cowboys take on Manly up in Townsville. Brandy, how do you see that one?
I think the Cowboys are going to be one of the big improvers of the year. So, up at their home ground, I think they'll get up.
I think it'll take a few weeks for Manly to get some camaraderie and some teammanship there. Broncos take on the Warriors. Chief?
Yeah, this is going to be a great game. I like the Warriors. I think they're going to improve again this year. All their big guns are back in, so I'm going to tip the Warriors to win that one, fat man.
It'll be a great game to see that on Sunday. MG, Dragons and the Raiders.
I think the Dragons are going to be a very big force this year, Fatty. I think, and so are the Raiders. I think both these teams will be in the top 8, but I think Dragons will win this one, yeah.
Excellent work. So it's the big first round, of course. Matty John. Are the Rabbitohs any chance? What can they do?
Well, Pat, look, I think the Rabbitohs aren't going to have a bad decision around St. Look, can't go past the Roosters. Cannot go past the Roosters.
That's the excellent tipping service there from all the boys.
Yeah,
Rugby League Week, great magazine, Pete.
Yeah, you see all our tips in there, Rugby League Week. It is the Rugby League Bible. And this year, speaking of tips, we're going a different way with Lady Luck. For all our female viewers at home, you'll have an opportunity to come on as Lady Luck and present our weekly segment. Now, not only a chance to raise a lot of money for our children's hospitals in both Brisbane and Sydney, but also to get a great prize. More on that next week. So for the girls at home, if you want to be one of our Lady Luckers this year, you must send in an audition tape just to show us how you present in front of camera. And who knows, you might be the next Natalie Grzelewski.
Wow,
so send a video in to Lady Luck, lock bag 15, Willoughby 2868. Get involved and have a bit of fun.
Lady Luck goes to the punters. Fantastic.
Yeah,
all right.
fun.
I want to give you, please, thank the boys. Mark Dyer, Greg Alexander, Scott Stratton. Thanks, boys. Three great Penrith legends. Great to see them. Always good to catch up with them. Okay. We've got plenty more happening after the break. No talent time after this. As we go to the break, we've got the Chiefs' predictions for this year.
let's have a look at the Mighty Knights for 2004. Now, last year, by their standard, even though they had a few injuries, was disappointing. Now, this year, they have lost a few players out of McDougall, Sean Rudder and Matt Jobson. They have included the likes of Russell Richardson, plus some up-and-coming young players. And a lot of those guys are from the local league in Newcastle, which I think is just great, have come into the ranks. Improvements for this year, without a doubt, it's got to be defence and intensity in a few areas of their game. Now, Andrew Johns, great news. He comes through the off-season 100%. He played in one of the trials. The neck is fine. Player to watch, Kurt Gidley. He'll be playing outside Andrew, and he is a dynamic player and can go all the way this year. My tip for the Newcastle Knights is 4th position for 2004. The Raiders were one of the big improvers in 2003. Their coach Matthew Elliott did an amazing job in turning around the club's away game record, and that ensured a real consistent level of performance all year by the Raiders. They've lost 4 players to their ranks, and they have no major signings. They are the only club in the NRL that have no major signings this year. I think for them, their philosophy is to ensure that the existing talent that they have goes to the next level, and they will be led very handsomely by Ruben Wiki, a heavy-duty forward pack, some talented little men, and a guy that I think will improve again this year is Ryan O'Hara. The Raiders, for me, I think they can finish in 6th position. The New Zealand Warriors had all Kiwis on the edge of their seat last year with their fight to make the 2003 Grand Final. This year, they have lost a bit of serious talent, the likes of Modu Tony and Logan Swan, but they're still a team that is jam-packed with skillful athletes that have been polished with structure and discipline, thanks to their coach, Daniel Anderson. Ali Lauatiti, PJ Marsh and Stacey Jones are 3 players that must stay on the field this year, and hopefully they will. Vince Mellars is my tip for a young guy to watch. He's 20 years of age, played 4 games last year, big future. But for my mind, they'll be in contention again for the Grand Final. The Warriors, 3rd position. Well, the Melbourne Storm are another team that exceeded expectations last year. Now, this year, they've lost quite a bit of talent, including some strike power out wide with Semi Tajulala and Marcus Bai. They're all gone. They've made 3 prudent purchases, but without a doubt, the biggest injection of player talent will come from the return of their big guns. Robbie Ross, Rodney Howe, Scott Hill and Andrew McFadden. Now, the fact that these guys played next to no football at all last year and the team still performed very well makes me think that they can be up there again. Now, they've got a very good coach, an aggressive pack. Cameron Smith is a player I think you should watch out for again. My tip for the Storm, 8th position.
Brought to you by Hyundai, the cars that let you have it all. And Earth Lava, the new thing to eat if you lived on Mars.
Welcome to that time of the night where we search high and low for the cream of Australian entertainment. It's the Footy Show's No Talent Time. And when you're talking no talent, who better to introduce the new fat man? Do your best, bud.
Here we go for another year of definitely no talent on this show. And it's going to be a big year. We've got some great contestants lined up out the back. But this year, they're playing for a magnificent prize, a magnificent Hyundai. Here it is.
This year's winner of No Talent Time will drive away in the magnificent Hyundai Elantra Elite, featuring leather seating, alloy wheels, ABS and dual airbags. The Elantra is packed with more of everything. More power, more safety, more performance, wrapped in a great package. This car is valued at over $24,000.
Thank you, Hyundai. Great cars. Special guest judge tonight, who else would it be then? Pete Murray. Welcome, Pete, again. Pete, you are touring all around the world at the moment. How's that going for you?
Oh, we're going pretty soon, Fatty. Yeah, we're heading off in May over to the UK and through Europe, so I'm looking forward to that.
And is the album taken off overseas as well?
Not yet, mate, because I'm not over there yet, but pretty soon. It's,
research, you've got to do your research, you know that.
That's right.
You actually thought that was a really good question, didn't you?
I did, actually. I was thinking to say it's done millions over there.
It's been going really well in Australia anyway, so that's good.
Excellent work, mate. You know all about this segment?
Still has taught me.
What are you expecting? Don't expect much.
Mate, speaking of expecting not a lot, we thought you struggled a fair bit last year. We thought it was high time you had an assistant.
Oh, really?
We get somebody on who is a dear friend of yours, someone you spend a lot of time with away from the show. Can you come out, Milton? Come on, Milt. Come on, brother.
step by step. Step by step. I'm not drunk.
I tell you what, Fat, he's got Reggie shorts on, I think.
No, I had to fix it back up.
Ah.
What about those pins? They're very powerful looking pins, mate.
My grandson used to call them chicken legs.
The old chicken legs. Well, mate, I'm glad you're here to help me out for the rest of the year. Because
Ooh.
our first act tonight has been embroiled in a bit of controversy in the past on this show. He's most remembered for last year doing Quando.
Please welcome a good friend of mine, Mario Mascatelli.
That's him. Now, he thought he didn't get a fair go on the show, and eventually he went before the High Court. Judge Fat, one of our great segments.
Bring back the Fat.
Bring back the judge. And anyway, so he was found guilty of and was told to stop being a pest. But he's back tonight. Please make him welcome once again. This is Mario Mascatelli. Hey!
It's not never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's not never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you,
I thought you were pretty good, Mario. We'll start with the Chief. What do you think, Chief?
Mario, you're very talented, but mate, if it's now or never, I'll take never. There's a 5.
5, very harsh. Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, I agree. I like Quando better.
Mate, don't back away. You've got to take the bad with the good, champ.
Remember, Murray, I think you've got a big future in show business, mate. I gave you 9.
There you are, 9. He likes you.
I want to sing the Sole Mio.
And, of course, Matt...
this will be rich. What do you got, mate?
Mate, I tell you, Chief, you've been hard on the bloke. He's got talent coming out of his eyeballs. You look like Cornelius from Planet of the Apes. I'm giving you 8.
Well done, mate.
Build that conversation.
Come in, champ. How'd that go? Good conversation?
I enjoyed it very
He's a
much.
good man. Now, mate, Act 2. Who's that?
I understood him too.
You did?
Yeah, he just had spaghetti.
Act 2, champ.
Belinda and Emily pan for song. A couple of his pan for fans. Belinda and Emily. Give them a finger. Go.
Penrith Panthers pass the test. Penrith Panthers beat the best. They scored a try and everyone cheered. Then the Roosters left in tears. Penrith Panthers are the best, 'cause the Panthers passed the test. Penrith Panthers, they're the greatest team in history. When they beat the Roosters, they got that really cool trophy. Hey, Penrith Panthers, you beat the Roosters and now you're number 1. You went to England and had some fun. Lost, but you're still number 1. Woo!
Very good. Well done, girls. Very brave. Very brave. Pete.
Well, fantastic. That's what our game's all about. I never realised that the Flintstones actually stole the Penrith Panther theme. That's a 7.
Pete Murray.
Well, I think you girls are the future. I think you're going to buy my CD too, so that's 10.
There's a 10. I think we're going to Chief now. Chief?
You girls should have been doing your homework instead of practicing those songs, but there's a 7. Good on you, girls.
24 and Matthew.
The Panthers over the last 12 months, Fatty, have just gone to new levels. They're always improving. I just hope that's not the turning point.
Thank you, girls. That's 31 or 28. 28. But hopefully you're in front. Look, come over here, champ. Just stick with the fat. Stick with the fat right here. Just right here. Righto. Act 3.
Hi, Stella. How are you? I still say that. I just called to say he loves me. Come on. Come on. Oscar.
Oh, you've called... Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Act 3, you're on.
Oscar,
That was your intro, boys.
Here you go, bud.
No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring. No songs to sing. In fact, it's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these 3 words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care.
I got to say, Oscar, I don't know what you're doing on this show, because this is no talent time. You've got plenty. Sneaky.
Get off our show. You're making us look bad. Pete Murray is shitting himself next door.
That's a 10 from Sneak. Pete Murray.
Yeah, this, I feel this guy's a bit of a threat to my career, but 10 and a half.
10 and a half. Chief.
Like your style, big boy. Built for comfort.
9. And Matty.
I'll give this, huh?
Good one. Yeah, good.
Well done. One more act.
Here we
just
are.
need
One
4
more to
perfect
go,
kids to win.
Penrith. That's a beauty. I saw them in commercial. And they're great. G-R-E-A was the word thing. And here they are. The Bogans. Come on.
Translator.
The Bogans, right? Nobody likes the Bogans. Oh, yes, Carl. Just say I love you.
You Bogans ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he's a king of fashion in his neighborhood, with his ripped blue jeans and a flannelette shirt, well-kept mullet and a packet of smoke. His mates will tell you he's a real top bloke. His real name's Barry, but his mates call him Bazza, and his girlfriend's name is Sharon, but they just call her Shazza. Real top Sheila, real top sort. She'll even change your stubbing while you're watching sport. But don't victimize him for his way of life. It's sick and tired of hearing people say nobody likes the bogan. Yeah, nobody likes the bogan.
Very good, girls. I liked it. I should have gone on for another 10 or 15 minutes. Pete?
No, I thought you came prepared and you were going great until you stuck a yeah in there.
That's pretty good, though, a 9. Pete Murray.
I've made my score.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to judge.
Chief?
Yeah, I'm still stunned. I think it's good. I'm going to give you a 7, girls. Well
Very
done.
good. Very good. Pete?
I'm scared that the girls might bash me for this one, but it's a 6.
Competition.
I
us what's a bogan, Chief? What is it?
Yeah, it's like a Nuffy, a Westie, Yobbo type
Reg
of a...
Reagan's a bit of a bogan.
Girls, if we could have all about...
Reggie boy would be proud of
all about the
this,
contestants on, Oscar and all the rest of the crew come out. We'll announce the winner of tonight's...
Give them a round of applause. Here they come.
Of course. The girls. And the winner tonight, come to the front, Oscar, with 187 points. Good work, mate. You're in the draw for the... Thanks for our guest judge, Pete Murray. He's back singing another song very, very soon. We're going to cross to Mario Fennick after this break. He's got plenty happening out in the car park there. Have a look at those mullets. Absolutely fantastic. It's Mullet City out there. And as we go to the break, here's Matty Johns' team preview.
Well, the Sharks had their fair share of dramas last season and were forced to bring a lot of young guys into the team. They started to mature at the back end of the season. They'll be better for the run. They've signed some fantastic players in Lomu, Nathan Merritt, and particularly Nigel Bargana, who will move into the centres and put Phil Bailey back into the back row. That's a good move for the Sharkies. Kamali will excel again this season and look for big contributions from the likes of Poochie and Stevens. No reason why the Sharkies won't fly up the charts this year. My prediction is 5th place. The Roosters are a great team. Just when we thought rugby league couldn't get any harder or faster, the Roosters over the last 18 months have taken the game to a new level. They've signed some great players this year in young Luke Dawn and Gavin Lester. And you look at the current structure in place, the coaching staff and the players like Fittler, Wing, Minicello and that great back row of Ricketson, Morley and Fitzgibbon, there is no reason why these guys won't set the level again. My prediction for the Roosters, 2nd place. Well, the Dragons had one of those seasons last year. What could go wrong did go wrong. Coach Nathan Brown had a ton of youngsters out there taking the responsibility of the side, while all these stars were in the stands watching. The Dragons will be far better for it. They've signed some good players in Lincoln Withers and Nathan Long. They'll be handy. But generally, the Dragons, if they can stay injury-free, they're going to be a powerhouse. Trent Barrett to have a huge season in 2004. The Dragons to finish 3rd. Well, the Manly fans around the Northern Beaches are optimistic about their team's chances. They say they're extremely fit, and if they can find that extra bit of consistency, they're going to have a good season. I really like their 2 key signings, Michael Monaghan and Andrew Walker. Monaghan's a guy that loves to take the ball to the line and will give the Seagulls a lot of punch down the middle third of the field. Walker's one of my favourite players. Plenty of flair, skill and imagination. He'll have a big year. Manly to come 8th.
Despite finishing way back in 13th, West Tigers had an air of good things to come last season, especially following the much-needed stability added by new coach Tim Sheens. In recent months, they've added to that optimism with some astute buying. In fact, I believe the Tigers have been the best purchasers off-season, securing the services of Scott Prince, Scott Sattler, Brett Hodgson, Pat Richards and Nick Graham. The club lacks speed, experience and direction. They've done their best to rectify that. Of course, success won't come quickly, but they do look much better on paper. It is now time to convert that into performance. The Tigers this year can climb a couple of rungs of the ladder, possibly as high as 10th, but it may well be subsequent seasons before they really start to make their mark. Rebuilding a new football team is a momentous task, and the full gravity of that was felt by South Sydney last season, and not surprisingly, they took the dreaded wooden spoon. 2003 began badly with the disruption of a coach change, ended just as badly with heavy defeats. But this season, the club have called upon heavy hitters Terry Hill and Adam McDougall, along with former young pups Todd Polglaze and Glenn Hall, to help in the slow rebuilding of this great club. Rabbitohs had their moments last season, narrow defeats to both the Broncos and the Warriors, but overall lacked the consistency to do well. That's the area that coach Paul Langmack will be hoping to turn around. With a much more lengthy and settled preparation, there'll be confidence in the camp. South Sydney will be more consistent, they'll have their victories, but not enough to avoid tailing the field.
Well, out here in the massive crowd here, of course, inside the Leafs Club and also outside for show and tell. Very popular segment already. The Falcon. You're very popular here, Mario. They're surrounding the caravan. There's mullets all over the place. It's dead set mullet city. And we've got some fantastic combatants. We've got six specialist mullets, Falcon.
Can I ask you what I'm doing here?
We're not sure.
We're not sure.
We're not sure any week, actually.
We got-
But we love you. We love you. Now, as I call mullets, just walk through one at a time, boys and girls.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Whatever this. Turn around,
What do you
mate.
think?
Model. Turn around. Show us the back. Look at this. That's
Excellent.
outstanding.
Walk on.
Mullet.
Sue yourself, son.
Oh, look at
Sue
this
yourself.
one.
Standing up that one.
This is just a
Turn,
disgrace.
turn.
Got the T-shirt to go along with it.
Excellent.
The father and son mullet.
Oh, very good.
Fantastic.
Like that. Not bad.
Sort of more Mohican.
Father and son mullet. Call the coppers. All right, boys. That's it. We're going to give two awards, 2 footy show packs, and we're not sure what is actually in those footy show packs.
Yeah, very good packs. But look, I can't go past father and son.
Father and
That's
son's
outstanding.
got a
Father and son.
Father and son.
Father and son.
There you go. 2 winners for the night.
Yeah.
And one more, Pete. One more, Pete.
This round right here.
Good on you, champ.
I think the wavy
Hey.
bits are nice.
You've won something. We're not sure. Well done. Congratulations on the mullets.
Now
How's the Mars bar, mate? Good?
That's our first show and tell, of course. Now, next week we'll be back in the studio and we're going to issue a challenge to get into the Channel 9 studios with something you can do that's a bit unusual with your body
With your
part.
body, yeah. Now,
Maybe like an eyeball or something.
there it is.
Yeah.
99652555.
What
Ring
strange
during the week.
things you can do.
And we want everyone who can do something strange with your body or a part of your body. For example, Paul Harrigan. Look at this. Look what he can do with his finger.
Effect on the camera, but I've got a flipper thumb. Here it is here. It goes all the way.
Oh, that's strange.
If you got something like that, get it on. We love that. That's good. Really good.
All right, thanks for coming down to the car park, everyone. You enjoying it? Yeah! All right, as we go, good on you, mate. Mullet winners everywhere. As we go to the break, of course, during the off-season, the NRL and Qantas Link and all the players went to the bush. Fantastic. Well done. Over the weekend, Friday night football, Penrith take on Newcastle. Should be a fantastic game. And then, of course, the Sunday footy show starts this Sunday, 11 o'clock. It's always a great show.
Absolutely. And we just want to thank Panasonic. They're good supporters of the show. But they also provided the cameras for Qantas League for the guys to go out in the country area. So thanks once again, Panasonic.
Thanks, boys. Good fun.
Oh,
First
great
up.
first show. Wonderful. Thanks,
It's been
Penrith.
great. We want to
It's been
thank the people of Penrith Leagues Club and the supporters out here. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for your hospitality. All right, to take us out, Pete Murray, one of the greatest recording artists of all time in Australia. He's got this song out, so beautiful. It is a beautiful song. See you next week. Bye.